Good morning, LC people. I didn't get onto this LC yesterday. It came in Saturday, I posted about it. And he had problems with this left-hand carburettor. It wasn't running very well on the left-hand side. He said the carb overflowed. It's got 31k carbs on it. So I'm going, okay, I'll pull this carb off. First thing I've done, I've been out here just over half hour now. So I stripped the carb down and went through it all. The first thing I looked at was the needle there. It's on clip position 3, which is what the LC is. On the 31k, it's clip position 4. Now, it got all the correct jets in it for the 31k carb, which I expect, and it shouldn't have any problems with that. The emulsion tube was correct. The main's a 240, whereas an LC it's a 220. Okay. Pilot jet 22.5. Emulsion tube, like I say, was correct. The air correct side of it's all clear. I come to pull this out. I don't know if you can see it very good, but it was like a stubborn tick in a dog. So I tried to wiggle it out with the pliers, and every time I let go of it, it jumped back in. It wanted to wiggle back in its little recess. Didn't want to come out. Anyway, 5 minutes later, it comes out. I don't know if you're going to pick this up, but you see that there's a little noggin bit there. So it's ruptured when it's been put in. And basically what will happen is the fuel will go past that seal and it will just keep filling the bowls up anyway. So it won't shut off. It'll just keep overfilling the bowl. Which I suspect is, I mean, it didn't overflow when we kicked it up Saturday when he arrived, but I didn't run it for long. And I just put it in the shed. So I suspect that that's the problem. I've replaced it with another one. I've got some seals that are E10 safe here. These little darlings in here. So I've changed the seat altogether and put a new rubber on it, an E10 safe rubber. I'll put it all back together. I noticed that the height of the slider wasn't quite right, the valve there, when I took it off, so it wouldn't have been ticking over properly on this side anyway. But I'll reassemble it and I'll put it all back on. But before I do that, what I'm going to do is, he's got premix in the tank and it's running on pump as well. So I'm going to have to go and get some more E5 for it. But what I'll do is I'll drain some out of the tank and I'll put it on my life support before I put it on. And I will double check it before I put the bowl on, that when you close the floats, it is no longer weeping. I didn't do it before. I didn't see much point. The guy got no reason to tell me any fibs. That's why he brought it to me. It's not right here, but I suspect that that's what it is. I could be wrong, but that's where I'm at with it at the minute. But like I say, I'll reassemble it after I've checked it doesn't leak and shove it back on the bike and see what we get. I'll probably have to check out the other carburettor as well, because I'm just not happy. Like I say, in the main, those things can happen, but if you force those things in, them seats, and it's really hard to shove in, you've got a chance of not seeing what's happened. If you rupture that seal, it's anyhow. Like I say, I could be wrong, but that's what my gut feeling says. But I need to check out, obviously, the slider the other side to make sure they're both balanced and they're set up properly. And we'll take it from there. Put some fresh fuel in it, check his oil pump setting, look at his rev counter. They're the main things it's come for. But it's a lovely looking bike. I'll keep you posted in a bit. But yeah, that's all I can tell you for now. I'll probably do a little video later on. If it all works out and it's my ideas are correct and it's successful, if not, yeah, difficult to say. You could put it all back to LC jets in them cobs, but I've had this before and I spoke to a very wise man a while ago that told me, he says, Dave, you need to jet the carbs for the carbs, not the bike. Okay, your main jet's something else, you know, when you get to the top there if it's a bit too much. But these are things for the dyno, you know. For me to actually mess about with jets all bloody day, it's not really right, is it? Then people can shove it on there and get the gas analyzer and get it right in probably less than an hour. To take me all day. So I don't want to be going down that road. If what I do doesn't work for it, I'll be surprised. But if it's not 100% on the top end, it'll want the dyno. That's all I can say. Thanks for watching. Dilly dilly.